Get ready because the world of tech, business, and innovation is moving faster than ever. We've got the inside scoop on what's trending, what's next, and what you absolutely cannot afford to miss. First up, are in-person job interviews making a comeback to outsmart AI? Then, we're exploring Google's bold nuclear energy strategy. Plus, get ready for the big reveal of the new Google Pixel lineup. And finally, a look at Google's next-gen hardware event. You won't want to miss a second of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're always in the know. Back to the future of hiring. The job market is in a constant state of evolution, and the latest shift sees a surprising return to traditional methods in the face of rapidly advancing technology. In a move that might seem counterintuitive in our increasingly digital world, major corporations like Google and McKinsey and Company are reintroducing in-person job interviews. This isn't a nostalgic nod to the past. It's a strategic pivot designed to combat a growing trend: candidates using artificial intelligence to cheat during the hiring process. Recruiters are reporting an alarming increase in potential hires reading AI-generated answers verbatim during interviews, bypassing genuine thought and assessment. This phenomenon is particularly prevalent in technical interviews, where candidates are expected to solve complex problems on the spot. Instead of relying on their own critical thinking and problem-solving skills, many are turning to AI tools to provide instant, polished answers. This not only undermines the integrity of the interview process, but also makes it difficult for employers to accurately assess a candidate's true capabilities and potential fit for the role. The pressure cooker environment of an interview, coupled with the accessibility of sophisticated AI assistants, has created a perfect storm for this type of academic dishonesty to bleed into the professional sphere. In response, McKinsey began implementing a policy about 18 months ago requiring hiring managers to conduct at least one in-person interview with prospective candidates before extending a job offer. Similarly, Google's CEO Sundar Pichai announced in June that the tech giant is reintroducing at least one round of in-person interviews for all candidates. Pichai emphasized the importance of ensuring candidates have mastered the fundamental aspects of their roles, a goal that he believes is better achieved through face-to-face interaction. This strategic shift by industry leaders signals a broader trend within the corporate world to reevaluate hiring practices in light of AI's pervasive influence. The timing of this return to in-person interviews is also noteworthy, coinciding with a slowdown in employment growth as reported by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. This economic climate has fostered trends like job hugging, where employees are reluctant to leave their current positions, and quiet firing, where employers subtly encourage employees to resign. In such a competitive landscape, candidates are seeking any edge to stand out, and some are resorting to submitting physical resumes in person, a tactic reminiscent of pre-digital job hunting. Companies are reciprocating by flying candidates out for in-person assessments, aiming to gauge their abilities without the crutch of AI. Interestingly, candidate preference might also be a factor. A May 2023 report by the American Staffing Association indicated that a significant 70% of surveyed U.S. adults would rather participate in an in-person interview than a virtual one. This suggests that the move back to in-person interactions may be welcomed by job seekers looking for a more direct and personal way to showcase their qualifications. This resurgence of in-person interviews highlights a critical adaptation by major companies, seeking to maintain the integrity of their hiring processes and ensure they are identifying and recruiting genuine talent, not just skilled AI users. But what happens when innovation goes beyond the interview room and powers the very infrastructure of our digital lives? Next, we're looking at how Google is harnessing the immense power of nuclear energy. Powering the future with nuclear might. In a strategic move that underscores the insatiable energy demands of artificial intelligence, Google is making a significant investment in nuclear power. The tech behemoth has partnered with Kairos Power and the Tennessee Valley Authority, TVA, to construct an advanced nuclear reactor, slated to provide power for its data centers in the southeastern United States. Set to become operational in 2030, This landmark project marks the first utility agreement in the U.S. for next-generation nuclear energy, signaling Google's commitment to both powering its AI ambitions and maintaining carbon-free operations. The exponential growth of AI necessitates a parallel surge in energy consumption. Every new AI model trained, every data center expanded, and every user query processed contributes to an ever-increasing demand for electricity. Google recognizes that the future of AI is not solely dependent on sophisticated algorithms, but equally on the availability of robust and sustainable energy sources. By securing 500 megawatts of capacity through a long-term agreement, Google is ensuring a stable supply of carbon-free power, a critical step in staying ahead of its competitors in the AI race. The chosen location in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, is strategic, leveraging the area's established nuclear research infrastructure and existing support systems. The electricity generated will directly serve Google's data centers in Tennessee and Alabama, areas experiencing significant growth in the company's AI operations. This initiative directly addresses the strain on existing U.S. power grids and the limitations of renewable energy sources alone in meeting the surging demand, especially during periods when solar or wind power may not be consistently available. Nuclear energy offers a reliable, baseload power solution that complements intermittent renewables. This venture has garnered support from the U.S. government, with Energy Secretary Chris Wright emphasizing the critical role of advanced nuclear technology in maintaining U.S. energy leadership and AI dominance. The Department of Energy has already provided substantial technical and regulatory assistance to Kairos Power, with plans to continue its support. Such governmental endorsement bolsters investor confidence, aligning Silicon Valley innovation with federal priorities. For Google's shareholders, this deal represents more than just a power procurement agreement. It's a strategic move to solidify the company's position as a leader in AI. Reliable and sustainable energy is fundamental to realizing AI's full potential. And by securing nuclear power, Google mitigates a significant operational risk while paving the way for long-term growth. While the immediate financial impact may not be apparent, given the 2030 activation date, the deal significantly enhances Google's narrative as a forward-thinking, AI-centric company, a positioning that often translates into a premium stock valuation. Analyst sentiment towards Alphabet, Google's parent company, remains overwhelmingly positive, with 36 analysts issuing a strong buy rating in the past 3 months. The average 12-month price target suggests a potential upside of 7.2%, reflecting confidence in the company's strategic direction, including its bold energy initiatives. While Google is securing its energy future, it's also preparing to unveil its latest innovations to the public. Next, we're tuning into the highly anticipated Made by Google event. Google's hardware extravaganza approaches. The fast-paced world of technology is gearing up for another major event as Google prepares to launch its latest suite of hardware products. Mark your calendars for August 20th, as the highly anticipated Made by Google event is set to officially unveil the new Pixel 10 smartphone lineup, alongside updates to its smartwatch and earbuds. While leaks have given us a glimpse of what to expect, there's always room for surprises from the tech giant. For those eager to catch the official announcements, the event will be live-streamed on the Made by Google YouTube channel, commencing at 1 p.m. ET on August 20th. The star of the show is expected to be the Pixel 10, which is rumored to feature a more power-efficient Tensor G5 processor. This upgrade could potentially unlock new Gemini AI capabilities, further integrating Google's AI advancements into its core products. The base Pixel 10 is also anticipated to receive a significant camera upgrade, including a 5x telephoto lens, a feature previously exclusive to Google's higher-end Pro or Fold models, bringing advanced optical zoom to a broader audience. Across the board, Pixel 10 devices are expected to boast higher-resolution cameras. In terms of connectivity and accessories, the new Pixels are likely to adopt the Qi 2 magnetic charging standard, offering faster and more convenient wireless charging akin to Apple's MagSafe. This technology is expected to be complemented by a new accessory ecosystem, tentatively dubbed Pixel Snap. The Pixel Watch 4 is also on the horizon, with expectations of a larger battery and reduced bezel size, promising a more immersive and enduring user experience. Furthermore, the budget-friendly Pixel Buds 2a are anticipated to receive refinements, continuing Google's strategy of offering quality audio at accessible price points. Adding a unique twist to this year's event, Google has teased the involvement of several high-profile guests, including television personality Jimmy Fallon, basketball superstar Stephen Curry, Formula One driver Lando Norris, and the popular music group the Jonas Brothers. Their participation suggests a creative and engaging presentation style, aiming to build excitement beyond the technical specifications. Google Trends Hub will be providing a comprehensive breakdown of all the leaks and official announcements following the event. Be sure to tune in on August 20th at 1 p.m. ET to witness the unveiling of Google's next generation of innovative hardware. From the devices in our hands to the very infrastructure powering our digital world, Google's reach is extensive. Next, we delve deeper into the specifics of Google's upcoming hardware launch event. Google unveils next-gen Pixel ecosystem on August 20. Following its extensive focus on the transformative potential of Gemini AI at Google I/O 2025, Google is now shifting its attention to hardware, preparing for the highly anticipated Made by Google event on August 20th. The company has already provided a sneak peek at the design of at least one new Pixel 10 model, signaling a significant refresh of its product lineup. The event promises to showcase the latest advancements in Pixel phones, watches, and earbuds, continuing Google's strategy of delivering integrated hardware and software experiences. Adding an element of star power, Google has teased the participation of notable personalities such as Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Curry, Lando Norris, and the Jonas Brothers. While their exact roles in the launch remain undisclosed, their involvement suggests an effort to generate broad consumer excitement and engagement for the new devices. This approach aims to highlight the lifestyle integration of Google's hardware beyond just technical specifications. As is typical for Google, leaks have provided a substantial preview of the upcoming hardware. The Pixel 10 series, including the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, is expected to retain the design language introduced with the Pixel 9, featuring a distinctive pill-shaped camera bump and flat front display. However, subtle refinements are anticipated, including slightly thicker and heavier bodies for all models, potentially housing larger batteries or improved components. New color options are also slated, with the Pixel 10 available in frost, blue, lemongrass, yellow, indigo purple, and obsidian dark gray. The Pro models will offer obsidian, porcelain, off-white, moonstone, bluish gray, and jade, light green, with the Fold expected in moonstone and jade. A key hardware upgrade will be the new telephoto camera system. The Pixel 10 will reportedly feature an 11-megapixel 5x telephoto lens, mirroring the capabilities of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. The Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL are expected to boast a comprehensive camera setup including 50MP wide, 48MP ultrawide, 48MP telephoto, and 48MP selfie cameras. The Pixel 10 Pro Fold might adopt a slightly different configuration, with 12MP ultrawide and telephoto lenses. Internally, the new Pixel devices will be powered by the Tensor G5 chip, manufactured using a more efficient 3nm process. While raw performance gains might be incremental, the chip is optimized for enhanced on-device AI capabilities. The Pixel 10 family is expected to launch around August 28th, with the Fold, Pixel Watch 4, and Pixel Buds 2a following in early October. Pricing is expected to remain consistent with the previous generation, with various storage options available. The devices will also come bundled with extended subscriptions to Google AI Pro, Fitbit Premium, and YouTube Premium. The Pixel Watch 4 is anticipated to feature a slightly thicker design with reduced bezels, potentially accommodating a larger battery and a new wireless charging system that moves away from pogo pins to a more convenient stand. It will likely run Wear OS 6, offering integrated Gemini access. Google may also introduce exclusive fitness tracking features via Fitbit Premium. The Pixel Buds 2a are expected to be the new budget offering, possibly featuring some of the new colorways introduced with the Pixel 10. The adoption of Qi 2 wireless charging, branded as Pixel Snap, is also a strong possibility, bringing MagSafe-like magnetic alignment and faster charging to the Pixel ecosystem. As Google prepares to launch its latest innovations, the tech world is buzzing with anticipation. Now, let's quickly recap the key updates we've covered today. That's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw major companies like Google and McKinsey bring back in-person interviews to combat AI cheating. Google is also powering its future with a nuclear energy plan in Tennessee. And get ready for the big reveal. The Google Pixel 10 launch event is happening August 20th, promising new phones, watches, and earbuds. Don't miss out on what's next. Like this video, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more, hit that notification bell, share your thoughts in the comments, and follow us on all our social channels.